Hey there, Wargamers, Justin Painting. Today, we're going to play some Alphastrike. I'd like to welcome you guys back to the channel. If you're new here, please Alphastrike that like and subscribe button. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for tuning in to continue giving the channel a view. Today, we're going to play some Alphastrike, and I've got Daff back out with me today. He's going to step in with his very lovely shirt. He's Aloha eating something. What is Venom?
It's Venom.
It's Venom.
You got a problem with Venom?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. Eminem eats Venom.
Venom.
We're Venom. It's true. Anyways, Daff is back out here with me today, and we're going to be playing a game of Alphastrike, approximately 400 points. And the thing we're doing today is using minis from the community. So you guys are going to see, was it Clan Ghostbear or Novacat? I don't know. You're going to see some clan stuff that was sent in and some Free Worlds League from My Little Pony's painting studio, and that's what we're going to use today to try and get some stuff from the community on the channel and showcase. So that said, we'll flip around and I'll show you what units we've got today. All right, guys. So I checked my list here to make sure I got these right. So this is Clan Novacat, painted by Andrew, I believe it's Parsons. He sent these into the community along with a cool little letter and some stickers. And this is what he sent in with his own cards and approximately 400 points. So Daff, do you want to show some cards here?
Yeah, I got you.
So we got
going off. Where are we going?
Yeah, you good? You right?
5 sets of the elemental battle armors.
Yep, cruising in.
Going in with a skill 4, ambusher. They got a little bit of damage. That's our guys up here on the roof, our rooftop.
Rooftop brethren.
Rooftop brethren. All right, so here we go. Are we in screen? We in screen. Cool. Uller, Kit Fox. He is the big one right here. This little guy. Black Hawk Nova. I can't see which one that one is. That's him over here, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Yep.
Now I'm just trying to look at the pictures. Kind of faded. The Nova Cat up here at the back. A Pouncer. I know which one the Pouncer is because I got me more than them. And this is our big Turkina with an ungodly amount of damage on sitting at 12 with a skill 1. That is.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. Daff's not used to being on here, and I know everything is. So here's our Turkina. 12 short range damage, 8 medium with 2 OV. So technically, it can hit for 14 potentially. Jeez. We've got our Pouncer here, Uller. We've got the Black Hawk, and then the Nova Cat here rounding out the. Is this a binary trainer? Whatever it is, I forget. I think. I don't remember what they call it for the clanners. Because Intersphere has the company of mechs or whatever. But this is the 5 and the 5, whatever that term would be. I'm more adept with the Intersphere stuff.
5 on 5. Yep.
So rotating over here, we've got the Free Worlds League that were sent into the channel. And I had to pick out the units for this. No cards were sent. We did want to use the ones that Andrew sent for Clan Novacat there. But for our Free Worlds League, we have got a beautifully painted 3D printed Battlemaster. Will be his stats right here. We have got our Phoenix Hawk up here in the front, also a really nice print there. And this is the compromise. We had some viewers ask to see the cards on the screen, and this is a fast way to get them up. There could be some post-editing that could be better, but this is what we're going to do today. We've got a Griffin here in the back, so that bad boy right here. We have got a Wolverine next to him, so it'll be this one here. Boop. We have got a Marauder back here in the back as well, just running it as a standard variant right here. Boom. We have got an Owens right here, which that one I believe is a metal model right here. You'll notice he's got some abilities. I'm not going to be using C3 and Mech HQ, but all of the Owens seem to have that, so I couldn't really make it work with this, and I wasn't trying to get super fancy. And then we have got a Revenant here, 3D print, little bro right here as well. And then I think the only one I missed was the Shadowhawk in the front here, also a lovely 3D print right there. So that'll round out 395 points for the Free Worlds League, and you'll notice that all of the skills on those unit cards were very, very low. So it's going to be a very fast game for Daff and I today. We're just going to get set up and then just start blowing each other up, and we'll earn points based on what we destroy, but I think it's going to be a very quick game.
Maybe I can win one finally.
All right, guys. So Daff and I have went ahead and deployed. We are approximately 10 inches in. We'll play for 8 turns, and we will just blast each other. To make things interesting, we'll also play with force withdrawal. So if you are at 50% or more of your internal structure damage taken, you have to start making steps towards getting off the table to retreat. Okay. I think with the damage output of these guys and the skills that we're probably just going to be killing each other. So yeah. But we'll see. Starting things off for turn 1, we'll roll for initiative. I have rolled a 5.
That was a 6. Sorry.
A 6.
That was my bad.
Okay. You got all them dice.
I want to touch yours.
They're all my dice.
Snake eyes.
So I won the initiative. So you have So this is the first time Daff's going to be using battle armor. So he's got
Yeah.
5 dudes on the table, and the 5 battle armor are mounted. So he's going to get 5 activations to my 8. So you got to move first. Are you looking for premium dice at an affordable price? Check out Baron of Dice, the perfect choice for classic Battletech and Alphastrike alike. Precision crafted, beautifully designed, and ready for your next tabletop battle. Plus, you can save 5% on my coupon code ARMEDPAINTER at checkout. Roll with confidence and upgrade your game with Baron of Dice today. YouTube land, we have gone ahead and got our moves. So Daff is just pushed up into the middle, and I have pushed everything down to one firing line. So I can just vomit lasers and missiles this direction, which is what's going to happen for Daff as well. Because he ended up going first, there was no more opportunities for deploying battle armor, so we'll see what happens next turn. That said, you lost initiative, so you shoot first.
All right. Shit, we'll do our pouncer. Or right here, face to face with them. And he's got, where'd my pouncer boy go? Hey, short range. He got 5. Huh?
I'm laughing
Why?
because of a lot of damage. Which one's your crit pair?
Crit pair is going to be the black ones.
Okay.
Black and red.
Okay. Do you know what you need to hit?
Oh, shit, no. In order to hit him, god dang it, my math is, remind me on how to do this again.
All right, so you're at short range.
Yep,
so
short range,
0.
so plus 0.
My TMM is 3.
Your TMM is 3.
And what's your skill?
My skill is a 2 for that guy.
Okay, and you jump, so your skill 4 for jumping, so you need 7s.
Okay.
Yep.
My brain's not braining today.
His brain is not braining.
Brought to you by Buffalo Trace. A 7. That one's a hit. That was a hit. This is not a hit.
So 4.
Yeah, 4 out of 5.
Brrr, that's his armor.
Turn around and run away, boy.
Oh, no, he ain't run away. My strategy for the elements was just to run him in there and get shot because he's got a bunch of abilities I'm not using. So.
Ah, okay.
Okay, next up. Finish up.
Oh, I got to do all my
You shoot
shooting.
up
That's right.
to
All the
make
shooting at one time, but it all happens at the same time. Yep. Might as well throw the Turkina with all.
I would probably look at this stuff first if you're trying to clear Owens because Turkina sees more stuff.
Yeah.
So.
We'll do the Uller. He only has 3.
Okay.
So black and red will be crit pair again.
Right. So what's his skill?
He is skill 3.
He jumped, so
He
5.
jumped, need 5.
Medium range 6, 7. His team is 3, so 10s, and we treat these as woods because we don't actually have woods terrain, so it would be 11s.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough hit.
No.
Close.
Close. No cigar. All right.
Blackhawk might be at short range.
Yeah.
No, he's just out.
Ah.
Yeah, because I could wiggle between them. So he's probably about 6.5, 7 inches.
Yeah.
So it's close.
Hell, I might not. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, cool. We'll still let the Blackhawk take his shots. And whatchamacallit? Well, he's got 6 in a medium range, so it's still 6 and 6. You don't have no long range stuff.
So what's his skill?
His skill's a 3.
So 5's for jumping.
5's for jumping.
Medium range give me 7. My TMM is 3, so 10s. 11s for going through woods.
Yep. All right. So I need 6. I got black and red again. Crits. That's 3, 4, 5. 6. Okay.
Let's see it.
Huh?
Let's see it. 11s. Blap, blap. I see at least one.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, that one will go internal. So you'll give me a crit roll, and I got to grab my critical sheet.
Yep. Just one for the, well, yeah. I said black and reds, right?
Yeah, he said black and red was crits. Burp. 10?
10. 10.
10 is a fire control hit. So he's probably not going to be alive much longer than that. He got 1 life left.
Yeah, okay. Only thing I got left is the, what was it? The Novacat and
Turkey.
Turkina. Let Novacat take his shots at him. Because I want Turkina to hit the other bigger stuff. Like, it's fucking, he's got fucking 12. Anywho. Oh, Novacat, he's got 5, 5, and 5 all the way around. So we'll drop 1 pair of dice and then run my 5 purrs.
What's his skill?
2. He's at skill 2.
Skill 2. Team range is 4. My team is 3, so 7's going through woods, 8s.
Yeah. I might be able to get a couple of them now.
Yeah. I would be shocked if he missed. He's dead. Yeah, right there.
Oh, yeah.
He only had 1 life. Owens gets obliterated.
That is a goofy looking mech, though.
He kind
I'm not gonna lie.
He is kind of goofy.
Little flat face thing.
Yep.
All right.
All right. What the Turkina gonna shoot?
Turkina. Bless me. Sorry. Volume warning. I want him shooting the big one. Yeah.
The Marauder.
The Marauder.
Okay.
Yeah. I want him shooting him. We got 12s.
He ain't got 12 damage at short range.
8, excuse me. I'm gonna drop off 4 pair. Wait, is my math not mathing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, there we go. All right.
Okay.
Black and red's crits again.
What's his skill?
His skills is a 1.
Okay,
He's
so
skillful.
1. Your medium range is going to be
A plus 2.
2, so 3s. Yep. He jumped, so 5s, and my team minimum is 1, so 6s. Still really good.
Oh God, that's a 6.
It's definitely going to be probably easier to remove the misses at this point.
I was trying to find some misses.
Yeah, so that one.
This is a miss right here.
And this one. So it looks like 6 damage.
You're up.
All right. Boom, 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 boom. That's his armor. Just a big old molten slag falling, or slag, whatever. Slag stuff on him. All right.
Okay.
Well, I think we does some shooting here.
Do some shooting, boy.
Well, I think the Owens just takes his 2 peddly little shots here. So I got a battle rattle. We're going to see how annoying this thing gets for you guys. Thanks. You could thank Vandal from the community for me seeing his and getting an idea. And I finally found one of these big dice to work on. So we're gonna be doing some annoying crap. If it gets too annoying, I'll stop. We'll see. The audio will probably be fine on YouTube. I don't know. We'll see. All right. My crits are going to be black and red. Wolf Dragoons, as they always are. My Owens is short range. He is skill 4. And that dude's got team in 3, so I need 7s. Here's my 2. He missed. All that
point blank.
Yep. All right, so he gone. Dead. D-E-D. All right. So the Shadowhawk can see him. Phoenix Hawk. Looks like it's short for Phoenix. Long or medium for the Shadowhawk. So, I guess we take that Phoenix Hawk, shoots at homie at short range. So he is skill 1. He jumped, so 3. Your team is 3, so 6s. And he's got 3, so 1, 2, 3. Looking for 6s. 3 points of damage on that pouncer. Oh, hold up. So I did do 3 points of damage. I got to see if they hit the battle armor. So 5 ups, these hit the battle armor. All right, so 2 3s and a 2, so all 3 damage go on the pouncer.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
All 3 on the pouncer?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Shadowhawk's next up. He is skill 1. He jumped, so 3. We're at medium range, so 5. And your team is 3, so 8s. And he's got 3 damage, so it's kind of dumb. I missed.
Oh.
All right. I feel like we just maybe mean,
Question: if my mech dies, does the battle armor die with it? If it's still on there, I was like, or
they would drop off.
They just drop off where they are.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right, I think we just throw everything else into that Pouncer. So the Wolverine is skill 2, he jumps, so 4. Medium range is 6. Team is 3, so 9s. We got 1 point of damage, and we got to see if it's on the battle armor or not. It is indeed on the battle armor.
Okay.
So whichever one's riding on him.
I'll do it. The one that's right next to him.
Yep. All right, moving down the line, we are going into the Griffin, who also jumped. He's skill 1, he jumps, so 3. Medium range is going to be 2, so 5. Team's 3, so 8. So he's got 3 points of damage. We got 1 point of damage, and it is on the mech.
For the Pouncer?
Yep.
Okay. We're going. That's my armor off.
Okay. All right. So now we're down to let's get Revenant in here. He's skill 1. Medium range is going to be 3. Team is 3, so 6s, and he does not have jump, so 6s. 2 points of damage. Both are on the mech.
On the mech and Pouncer?
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. He's gone.
Yep. So your battle armor will drop basically anywhere base to base with him.
Yep. Okay.
But it's end of turn, so I can't shoot that battle
That's
armor.
fine. Do you care if I go ahead and place
Yeah,
it?
go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
he's
just
dead.
going to place him there.
You would probably want to put him here.
Oh, yeah, put him in the
As
front.
close to me
Yeah.
as possible.
Yep.
All
In
right.
the front.
Cool. All right, so that leaves me with the Marauder and the Battlemaster, who...
And I'll go ahead and get him out of
Yep,
here.
do your thing. Their best shots are going to be on the Turkina because anything else is going through woods, which is bad. So, Marauder is skill 1. We're at medium range, so it's going to be 3s, and your team M is 2, so we're looking for 5s. Here's my 3 points of damage. 3 damage on the Turkina. Oh, you have battle armor riding.
Yep.
1 point on battle armor, 2 on the Turkina.
All right. The Turkina's going to have the special skilled one. And 2 on the Turkina, you said? Mm-hmm. Jesus, he's got like...
He's got
an insane amount of armor,
dude.
dude.
He's a big boy. Last but not least, Battlemaster. He's got 3 points of damage. Skill 1. We're medium range, so 3s. Your team is 2, so 5s. I got 2 points of damage. Both on the Turkina.
Okay. 2 points on the Turkina.
Yep. And now we are dice up, and we'll be going into next turn. Okay. And because I killed one of your minis, and battle armor dropped, you're still at 5 activation.
Yep.
To my 8, nope, my 7, because I lost a bro. A bro is down, and now we will, whoops.
Roll off?
Yep. I've rolled a 9.
Let's see if I can roll better. With your turn dice. These are the turn dice, man. Come on.
Thank you.
I rolled an 8.
Yep. So you're first again. Turn 2.
Okay.
Let's get it. When it comes to hobby tools and paints, Monument Hobbies has the best in the business. Their Pro Acrylic paint line offers unmatched coverage and vibrant colors, perfect for all of your miniature projects. And with high quality tools to match, you'll always be ready to create. Save 5% on your order with the coupon code ARMEDPAINTER. Elevate your hobby game with Monument Hobbies. All right, guys, so we have got our moves done here. Mr. Daff has pushed forward with jumping with these bros to get lines of fire here. He's deployed his battle armor to push forward to get extra shots, because at this point they're in a good firing area in terms of range, because they're all of short range of something. These armor were off of the broski who died, the pouncer, so they're just kind of moving forward. This guy couldn't really get any line of sight on anything, so he opted to sprint, and I encouraged him to go in the woods, which didn't give him as much bonus, but it meant that he got a little bit further and got some cover, because if he just ran 9 inches out in the open, I might have just like actually, I don't know if I'd really been able to shoot him, but it seemed like the best odds. Best thing to do is because in my head, you're always trying to maximize your team in when you could do it, and that's what we did. For me, my first move being with the Shadowhawk jumping to give him that high TMM, get a little bit of cover with the building, and see where Justin went. The rest of the guys followed up without jumping because he's got easier targets to hit. There's no real point in jumping the Wolverine when I got a Battlemaster and a Marauder. He can shoot with stuff that have a lower TMM. So playing the odds here, instead of jumping, I gave them better opportunities to shoot now because they did not jump. If I did not have these big boys, I probably would have jumped all of them, because then it makes target priority annoying. So that said, you lost the initiative, so you shoot first again.
Okay. Shit, we'll just start doing the Battlemaster's doing their short range shots.
Oh, battle armor, yep.
Or the battle armor, excuse me, not Battlemasters. You got the Battlemaster.
I do.
Damn, the battle armor up there.
So your battle armor, these two have short range of. This one has short range of all of them. This one has short range of 5 of them. He does not have the Shadowhawk.
Yeah, I was. I want them to be shooting because he's got a team M2, right?
Team M2. There's a Battlemaster got a team M1, and that Marauder's got a team M of 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you've already hit the Marauder, so I would probably try and kill him.
Yeah. So this is the one that can shoot the Marauder?
Yeah, they both got shots on the Marauder.
Okay, we'll do that then. Mm-hmm. And they get like short range is 2 guns.
Yep.
So red dice again will be.
Yep. What's their skill?
Their skill is a 4.
So 4. We're at short range. My team M is 1, so 5's to hit.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Battle armor 1.
That's 2 hits, so you get a crit roll. Got a 9. No critical. Second battle armor.
Second battle armor.
1 hit.
1 hit.
Crit roll. 10. That is a fire control.
10.
Okay. So he's got 3 life, and from this battle armor, he's not got him at short range. So.
Okay. That battle armor can still see the crawler thing? Yeah, we'll do that.
I mean, he also had the Phoenix Hawk, but that didn't matter. This guy's actually, it's the same either way, because this guy's a 3. This guy's got building, so it's a 3.
Yeah. So we're dealing with 7. Yeah, 7.
Okay. So you're going after this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Do it. 7's a hit. 2 points.
Man, that almost
some work. Yep, they do. Yep. I mean, that's about a quarter of your list is those 5 models, so might as well get them making any points back. All right. So what's the rest of these guys doing? This battle armor probably has shots on one of these 2. You have to look. He might have the Griffin or the Shadowhawk or both.
Yeah, he can do both.
Yep. That'd be medium range. So if he's got 1,
he's got 1. We'll throw 1.
Same dice roll on either one, so it's dealer's choice. Hang on. The Shadowhawk's a 2/3/2.
Whichever one has the.
The Shadowhawk has 1 point more life than the Griffin. They're identical.
I'll just get the closer one. The Shadowhawk.
Okay, go for it.
A 9.
Okay, so your skill, what, 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4. Medium,
yeah, skill 4 set. Or
4, 5, 6 for this, and then range would be 8. So, yep, 9s do hit. And that was on the one that was closer, which is the Griffin. Okay.
Okie dokie, Dan. Now we'll start letting these guys dump out on That's the Shadowhawk with the higher TMM, right?
Yeah, TMM 3.
Harder to hit. We'll do my Nova to start. The Nova Cat, or not the Nova Cat. That's the
Blackhawk Nova.
Yeah, the Blackhawk Nova. That one will. He's got 6 at short. Yep.
What's his skill?
3.
Okay, so skill 3, he jumped, so 5.
Yep.
We're at short range. Team M's 3 is 8. Doesn't look like from his perspective that I've got any cover, so 8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. 6 hits, and then you said we're hitting on 8s?
Yep, correct.
Okay. He's got an overheat. Can I overheat him?
Yeah, you can. What's his OV value?
4.
I mean, you don't have to use the whole thing, but you can OV.
Yeah. OV 1 up.
You can however much you want.
That just adds that many extra shots? Okay.
But he'll have heat on him, which means the next turn his movement is reduced by 2 per heat, and his skill is treated as 1 worse per heat. And then if he goes a turn without shooting, he gets to clear heat.
Yeah.
So if you really want to kill something, that's what he can do.
I don't think we're not in that point where we're like doing enough damage. Like,
I mean, you got plenty of targets. Killing stuff's good. So like if you did like an OV for 3, giving him 9 damage, and then next turn jump behind the building, clear heat, come back out.
Gotcha.
That's also a Vandal strategy. Is what he does with his Nova.
We'll do that. We'll work it like that.
So I'm going to put the 3 over here so we know it's 3
So
heat.
you got 3 red? Yep. Lots of dice. That's a 9.
Yeah, this one's hard to read, but that's double 1s.
Okay. This one is a negative because that's like 5. That's a negative for that. That's a negative.
Yeah, this is a not very good roll.
No, not at all.
You got, it looks like 2 points of damage.
Jesus.
Yeah. Out of 9, you probably should hit with like maybe 3, 4 of them.
Yeah.
All right, so it was 2 on the Phoenix Hawk.
Yep.
And it's okay. He's only got 4 life left, so at least you did something.
Okay. Well, just move down the line to the.
Okay, so it's medium range from the other 2. To anything you're doing.
To any of them. Yeah, Uller Kid, he's got +2 on. He's got skill 3. Sure. What's his skill? Operating skill 3, so.
And he jumps a 5. Medium range is going to be 7s. TMM 3 is 10s.
10s total.
Yeah, you probably want to shoot at that Marauder.
Yeah.
The Marauder is going to be 8s. So.
Yep, we'll do that.
Yep.
He's only got 3 shots, so. Crit dice right here.
Okay, do you think?
Well.
And you got 2 points of damage.
And that was the crit dice.
Yep. All right, and you went internal, so you have 2 crit rolls.
Oh, yay. I'll move this out of the way. Roll both of these.
So we got an 8 and a 6. 8 is weapon hit, 6 is weapon hit. So, whoop.
Messing that boy gun up.
Yeah.
Messing up his blicky.
All right, what's your last bro, the Nova Cat?
Yeah,
How much damage you do?
He is doing 5, either 5 all the way around, but it's just adding the pluses. He's at medium range, you said, so plus 2. He's at a skill 2, so that's 4. His TMM is 2. Or no, I'm looking at your TMM.
Yeah,
right?
so I have TMM 1 plus building is 2, range is 2, so 4. Your skill is 2, so 6. You jump, so 8s.
Okay. And we're doing 5s, or 5 hits.
Yeah, you need 1 to hit.
I need 1 more set of dice. There we go. That's it, right? Yep. That's these are the, yeah. And we'll do the same ones as the crit, the white and red.
Crit, yep.
Yep. Right.
Let's do it. And you got exactly 1.
Good. Yeah.
All right, so the Marauder will go down.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all my boys.
All right, so it's time for me to shoot. Let's go ahead and get that Marauder out of the way here. So he is skill 1. We're at medium range, so 3. Your team M 2, so 6. Cover is 7. So he's going to OB for 1 because he's going to die. 4 shots, looking for 7. We got 1, 2, 3 points of damage on the Nova Cat.
Okay.
He's dead.
He's got a healthy stack of armor too.
Yeah, he's a heavy. He's a heavy boy. All right. Moving down the line, Shadowhawk is skill 1. I jumped, so 3. We're at medium range, so 5. 2 for Team M, so 7. Building is going to be 8s, and he's got 3 damage. Looking for 8. So 1 point of damage and a crit.
Ooh. On the Nova?
On your Nova Cat.
Or the Nova Cat, yeah. The big boy just shot.
Here's the crit. Here's where I'm going to get the double, or the box.
You're going to get that 9, which is...
I didn't. No critical.
The other no critical.
Did you mark your damage?
I did. How many was it for that one? Did you say 1?
Just 1.
Okay, yeah. So he's at 4 damage total.
All right, so he's done.
Cool.
Okay. Moving right along. Wolverine's going to shoot. He did not jump. Skill 2. 2 for range is 4. 2 for team aim is 6. 1 for the cover is 7. So he's got 2 points of damage. Looking for 7s.
He's just flinging it there.
I am. It's kind of fun. It feels. You want to try it? Just do it one time. Just bang it down. See, it's fun. Well, I'm not slamming it that hard. You're gonna break the thing.
Bro, it's a medicine thing. I can get you another one.
You're gonna break it. I bought several to get ones that fit these. I had to try them. All right. So Wolverine botched. Let's grab that Griffin. skill 1, 2 for ranges 3, team is 2, so 5, 6s for everything total. He's got 3. 2 points of damage on the Nova. Or Nova Cat. Sorry.
Yeah.
I have to clarify because we've got a Black Hawk also listed as Nova.
2 you said?
Yep.
All right, he's got 1 armor left.
Okay, so now we're going into the Battlemaster, who's skill 1, 2 for range is 3, team is 2, so 5s, building, it makes it 6s. Give me your hits, buddy. And 2 points of damage.
I'll say a little like 1 or 2. Yep, going internal with one of those.
Here we go, crit roll. Another 5. Okay, that is going to bring us to the Shadow Hawk. It is the last one over here to fire. So skill 1, 2s for range, so 3. Team 2, so we got 5, and then 1 for the cover, so 6s. 2.
2 again? Mm-hmm. All right. On the Nova Cat?
Yep.
You got 1 life left.
All right, and another 5. 3 5s in a row for crits. All right, and the last one we got is the Revenant at skill 1, 2 for range, so 3s. 4 5 for your team, and I've got you on this side of the building, so no cover. So please do it, Revenant. Yep.
All you do is 1.
I only got 1. I rolled a 1, a 3, and a 6. All right.
Well, that'll do it though. He's out.
He did.
He gone.
All right, so dice up going into turn 3.
Dice up, model up.
Keep going.
Chill. Turn 3. Let me get my dice clean up over here.
The battle rattle might be
He's still got some OV on him, so.
Oh, right. You're right.
Yep.
You're right. He got 3.
Yep.
All right.
Is that all the other dice over here?
It is.
Okay.
Initiative.
Initiative.
11. Let's go.
All right. Let's see if we can get some initiative. No, not at all. I am going to be moving first again.
In true clanner fashion. All right, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 models on the table now.
Yeah.
And I have 6 models on the table. So
you have how the turns have tabled.
Yeah, the turns have tabled. All right, it's on you. Let's go.
Oh, fuck.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Fortress Miniatures and Games for sponsoring the channel. If you're looking for anything or everything Battletech related and some of your hobby PT needs, make sure you check Bobby out over at Fortress. Big sponsor of the channel, helps me do what I do. In addition to that, I'd like to give a big shout out to everyone over at Patreon. It's helping do that little extra to help support what I do. Without you guys and Fortress's contributions, I wouldn't be able to continue making these videos, and I appreciate all of the support.
Your last guy.
Yep. Okay. So,
little skitterer.
Yep. I want initiative, so you're shooting first. YouTube land. We're not enforcing the jump heights for YouTube. That's curious because these guys have move 6. We're just letting you go up and down for ease of gameplay sake. So my bros all jumped on top of buildings. His bros jumped up to follow me. Turkina jumped forward into the woods, offloaded some battle armor within 6 of some of these guys to shoot. I've got some cover here. I'm not sure what the Uller was doing, but he ran over there to the trees, and that brings us to shooting.
Uller's shooting up short range still. I think he's within a short range 6 or close to it. Yeah, so shooting up at short range while keeping some cover himself because he was kind of out there.
Yep.
Kind of doing something with what he's doing because he don't have that many guns.
Yep. All right.
Shit, we'll let him shoot first then. Let him pop this, bro.
Yep, do it.
So he's at what? We're doing a skill 2 or skill 3.
5 from jumping, and 8s for my team.
Yep. So 8 hitting on 8s.
Mm-hmm.
Red dice will be the crits.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 3 guns. Ooh.
So you got 2.
Yep, 2 hits.
What special abilities does Eller have listed?
Case and Omni.
All right, so 2 points of damage.
Yep.
All right.
And then we'll start moving with my battle armors. And they got 2 guns apiece. Why am I holding that? That does not need to stay with that dice. Reds will be the crits again. We'll start with this one. Same guy.
Mm-hmm. So your skill what?
Oh, shoot. Battle armors are skill 4.
So
Those are skill 4.
7s.
Yep. 7s.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Got one.
Maybe it. All right, crit roll. She went internal.
Okay, we'll do pretty.
6.
6.
Weapon hit.
Shooting all your guns now. All right.
Phoenix Hawk's got 1 life left.
Now we'll move on to this battle armor.
Yep.
That is
7.
there. 7.
Oh, well, you say he's got a different skill.
Yeah, he does. He's got a skill 3.
So 6s.
6s. Cool.
Oof.
Nothing. They miss like a mug. All right. Next 2, we'll do those 2 in a row. Let them shoot. Got front first.
Now they. Before I say anything. All right, so not condoning it as a thing you should do, but so you know, because these guys are fresh, mostly fresh, because one of them got a point of damage on them.
Yeah.
They have anti-mech attacks. So if you wanted to, you could make a single attack roll and see if you hit, and if you hit, then you would get a critical, but it's like 2 times, or it's 2 skill harder.
Yeah.
So they would be skill 4s, right?
Yeah.
So you'd 7s with 2 dice or 9s on 1, and if you hit, you would do 2 damage plus a crit. So. I mean, you got 2 of them.
Yeah. Might as well try it.
If they bug out both, this one's not in range of the Griffin, but they're both within 1 inch of the Shadowhawk, so they both could do anti-mech attacks in the Shadowhawk.
Okay.
Because it's 1 inch.
Yeah.
So.
All right, we'll go for that. Let's
Yep.
just try and swing. Just
Yep.
let's just roll on the 1, right?
9s. Yep. Mm-hmm. Nope.
Nope. No.
Oh, that's close. Okay.
It was about to flip over.
Yep.
If your stupid walls wouldn't have been in my way.
Yeah, like, so in this case, it might have been worth just trying it,
Yeah.
because the crits could have done something. On this guy, we had such low HP, that's why I did not recommend it. I didn't even bring it up as an option.
Yeah.
Because he was close to dying, and there's no reason to anti-mech him when he's got 1 life.
Yeah.
Or whatever,
Yeah.
so. Yep.
Pouncer is not going to shoot. He's taking a turn to cool his ass off.
They got medium range damage.
Yes, they have a medium range damage. It's only 1 gun.
They're skill 4. They're firing through woods. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I would take the shots on that guy
Yeah,
for sure.
just trying to dump him
Yep.
off.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, 6. Okay. And the only one that's left is the Turkina. He's got 12.
He's not short range.
Huh?
He ain't at short range.
He ain't 6ing at nobody?
No.
Oh. Well, you can have it. I can overheat his ass, too.
I mean, you could.
I dump him. Let's do it. Go for broke here.
What's his OV?
He's got 2. I'll OV him for 2. So we'll add 2
What's
back.
he shooting at?
It'll be 10, not 12. But
What's he shoot at?
one of the ones that's fresh over here.
Well,
I'm gonna try and let other people take care of these guys, and then I'm gonna shoot that front one.
okay.
I got 2 pair, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10s. Fucking
All right,
10.
so for you roll, what's his skill?
His skill, yeah, you're right. I should know that. He's got a skill 1.
So 1, you jumped, so 3.
Yep.
You're shooting at medium range, so 5, 6, 7, 8. So what I would recommend is pulling 2 pairs of those damage that you're overheating, and put 2 into this guy. You can split fire.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you would make him. I would make him the secondary.
I have to designate what they are.
Yeah. So if you were doing skill 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, his would be 9s. 2 shots at a 9 kills him. 8 shots into this guy at 8s.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Do a chunk of
Yeah, I mean,
damage.
you're probably not going to kill him outright anyway, but at least
Yeah.
you could clear something. This is one of those cases you only need the 1.
Okay.
And
Well, I'll do that. I'll do
Yep.
Our green ones and the other fortress. These blue and
yeah,
silver.
you just roll them separate.
Yeah.
All right, so you're doing skill
get the other
3,
one out. Where's it
4,
at?
5, 8, and then 9s. And he's within 2 inches of the tree, so he ignores firing out. So I don't get a bonus. So we'll go with secondary first, so 9s. Yep, both of them. Nuked. Cool. Yeah. If that had missed, YouTube Land would have been like, oh, you told him to do this thing you shouldn't have done. I'm like, I don't know, you're playing the odds, but...
I'm playing the odds, but I like
clearing material's good.
That's what we're doing. We're taking chances here. And
so this was the primary 8s for him. This is where you'll miss like all of them.
Well, yeah. Well, that you could leave that out because it wasn't worth shit.
No, you still got a pretty good number.
I got a couple of them. Yeah. These are out. That one's good.
That's out because you need 8s.
You're talking 4 over here.
Yeah,
4
so
hits.
you hit half at 8s, which is a little bit above average. It's pretty good. Yeah. That's all of his armor. He has 3 structure left.
That's my last guy to shoot.
So even if you had put those 2 shots that went in that Phoenix Hawk into that Griffin, it would not have killed the Griffin, even though those are both 10s. He would have been at 1 life, and I would still have 2 models to shoot at you with.
Yeah,
okay.
I was picking up what you were kind of putting out. So you mind if I go ahead and take his heat down to 2?
Yeah, you're good because you can't shoot. Yep.
Yep. Take his heat down to 2, and I'm gonna give him his overheat over here for 2.
All right. So now we're gonna try and we're gonna try and hurt that Turkina pretty bad if we can. All right. So my Phoenix Hawk, before he's removed, he's skill 1. He jumped. So 3s. Medium range is 5s. TMM 2 is 7s. Plus the woods is 8s. He's gonna OB for 1 because he's gonna die. So 4 dice on 8s. 3 points of damage in the Turkina.
Gotcha.
And he's gone.
1, 2, 3.
We'll go ahead and get that. The Revenant to shoot at him. Skill 1 range is going to be 3. TMM is going to be 2. So that is 5. And then your woods is going to be 6s. So 3 damage. They were 6s. 2 points of damage from the Revenant on the Turkina.
Got 1 armor left.
Okay. Battlemaster into Dudekin. Skill 1. 2 for range is 3. Your TMM's 2, so 5s. And then woods makes it 6s. So here we go. 3 points of damage from the Battlemaster.
Yeah. Internals. 2s.
Okay. There we go. Got a 7 MP hit. That's rough because it's going to slow him down.
Yep.
Okay. How much life do you got left?
3.
Okay, so that means I don't really need to OV too much. Let's go ahead and...
That really took out a lot, like not being able to throw 10 rockets out just in one turn.
Yeah,
or
so
8 rockets.
So for strategy-wise, as you guys saw, I moved this way and blocked off the line of fire, so most of my stuff was shooting, and then I moved this way and got as much stuff away from that as possible. So every turn he's not shooting, he's making his points back. Gameplay strategy stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so you were also in a fight an uphill battle because they got more numbers than you.
Yeah.
But YouTube Land, I let him pick. He want to play the clan stuff, I let him pick.
I didn't. I just rolled a dice.
Oh, okay. Well, he figured it out. All right. I also have no attachment to the Free Worlds League. That don't much matter to me. All right. So that brings me to the Griffin. He is skill 1. I jumped, so 3. Medium range is 5. TMM is 2, so 7s. 8s for the woods. 3 damage. Looking for 8s. He got 2.
Yep. Okay.
10 and 11.
In the Turkina?
Yep.
I got 1 life left, and that's still some internal shit.
Okay.
That's 6.
Weapon hit if he's alive.
He is.
Okay. All right.
Minus 1 damage.
So Shadowhawk is skill 1. I jump, so 3. Medium range is 5. TMM is 2, so 7s. 8 for woods.
Yeah, he got 1. I get the feeling he's about to die.
I got 2 points.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
That's it.
All right, so you got him. And Wolverine.
Totally worth it for me to overheat him.
Yeah, it's fair. I also was hitting like a champ. You say he was a short range?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I should be trying to blap some battle armor here, but I won't kill him if I do that. Yeah, so he throws shots into the Uller. Skill 2, I jump, so 4. We're at short range. Your TMM in woods is 4, so that's 8. So we got 2 shots at 8s. Yep. Nothing. 6 and a 5. Battle rattle it is. All right, so we're going into turn 4, and your battle armor all doing pretty all right, but other things not doing all right.
Yep.
Okay.
Them little mini boys.
Yeah, I mean, attrition-wise, we're both clearing a mecha turn, except, you know, I got more mechs. All right, so we're going into turn 4 initiative. I'm gonna win this again. Not with a 5. Beat it.
You probably will. No.
You beat it
My
with
turn for
one
the
dice.
living.
That's true. All right,
I like
so
them dice. Them dice are nice.
yeah, these are a little bit.
Those are the
easier.
sharp corner ones.
Yeah, the
usually.
laser ones. These are the one of the ones that's a little easier to read because they're kind of smoky.
Yeah.
I don't care for the glittery, but there's some that are like clear and it's really hard to read the pips. So those are fine. There's a reason I pulled them out. All right, so I have got 5 bros on the table.
To my what?
You're
6?
7.
Yeah, 6 or 7. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Yep. All right, so I will move my first bro, and
And it's only 1 point of overheat that gets removed off of him, right?
he clears all of it.
All of it? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Otherwise, you would have just once you overheated, you'd be heated for the rest of the game.
Well, I didn't know if it was like 1 or 2 per turn. Like
No, you got it.
usually the last couple times we've overheated, like those mechs usually end up dying, so it don't really matter.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yep. All right.
He's got 4 fucking overheat. So.
All right, YouTube land. So we have finished up movement for turn 4. Daff won initiative. You got the last move. We went back and forth a little bit on strategy for the Uller because he was looking for a good jump position. Initially, I was recommending jumping here back to the wall. Nothing could see him, but he gets rear shots on the Shadow Hawk here, and if he walked out of the woods for 4 of his movement, and then the other 8 was walking, he could get into short range without a jump penalty and have best odds of hitting that Shadow Hawk. The only thing that could potentially hit him is the Battlemaster with partial through the building, so he's still reasonably probably safe. I went ahead and used the buildings to give myself maximum view of the battlefield as he moved. He's kind of counter-moved with his battle armor to chase me down, and we're going to start shooting. I lost initiative, so I have to shoot first this turn. So we're going to go ahead. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and bless you. Go ahead and go with the Battlemaster who got within short range of that Nova. Skill 1, your TMM is 3, so 4. She's got 4 damage, so 4s.
1 hit.
I got 2.
Okay.
1, 2. Yeah.
2 on
the Nova.
Nova. Okay.
Yep. All right. So Battlemaster's done. Revenant is going to shoot at you. Skill 1, 2 for range is 3. TMM is 3, so 6s. 2 points.
Oh, 2 more back on the Nova.
Yep.
Okay. 1 more armor left on him.
Okay. The Wolverine, actually Griffin. We'll go ahead and go with the Griffin. He is skill 1. He jumped, so 3. Range is going to be 5. Team is 3, so 8s. 3 damage, looking for 8s.
Go ahead here. Secret uwu.
2 damage on the Nova.
Going internal now.
All right, here we go.
That's what I get for doing the uwu.
A 6, so weapon hit.
Weapon hit.
Yeah,
Cool.
He's probably dead this turn anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, how much life you got left?
2.
2. So we are going to go with that Wolverine. Wolverine!
How many times does that get said in your matches?
Wolverine?
Yeah, well, I mean, like somebody doing that, like if they're playing.
I don't know. You've seen my videos.
I mean, like at tournaments and stuff.
Oh, actually, I don't know if I ever heard it. So he's 2. He jumped, so 4. Range is 6. Team is 3, so 9s. He's got 2 damage, looking for 9s. And I got 2 9s.
Okay. Yep. There we go. That's it. He gone.
All right. So Shadowhawk can't shoot the infantry that he's based with. I can only punch him. I don't like those odds. So we're going to blap the battle armor not in the woods. It's the easier of the shots. So he's got 3 damage. We are at medium range. I jumped, so skill 1 plus 2, so 3, 4, 5, 8s. So 3 damage, 8s. 1 point of damage on that battle armor.
That was, oh shit, I forgot which battle armor that was.
I don't remember.
It had to be the one that came off the Pouncer. Yeah. How many damage?
No, this is the one off the Pouncer because he died here. He's the first. He went.
No, that was the one off Turkina.
No, Turkina went over here because this one's the one that's been coming from there. Your Turkina was here, dropped battle armor. This battle armor moved here, and then they jumped up.
Okay.
So these are the ones that went boom.
I know
boom.
the Pouncer one was over here when I overheated him. They dropped out there and went that way.
It's the Blackhawk.
Or the Blackhawk, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so was that the one that was damaged?
Yes.
Okay, as long as you know which is which.
Yeah, that's the one that was damaged.
Okay, cool.
And then the Turkina one also had a point of damage.
Okay, yeah, so that is probably this one. That's the one with the better skill.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, so I did 1 point to that dude, and that's it.
Okay,
Is
so that one already has 1
Yep.
as well. So anything else with them is going to be internal for them.
It won't
so,
matter. The internal on battle armor doesn't do anything.
Okay.
I don't know why they even have a difference. All right, it's on you. Get your shooting.
Get some shooting. Well, since my Blackhawk's going to die.
You can go OV for 4.
OV for 4 on your Battlemaster is probably the biggest one.
I'd probably do other stuff just to make. Yeah, I mean he's at short range of you.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you're not
OV
gonna
for
kill
4.
him.
I was going to put 10 up on him.
I'd probably do all your battle armor and stuff first to see, because he's
Okay.
not gonna kill the Battlemaster. The Battlemaster's got.
Can they
15
do
life.
the anti-mech stuff?
They can, yeah.
So we'll roll that one.
So they are skill what?
They are skill
4?
Those are the skill 4 ones. Yes.
Yep. So skill
the
4.
skill 3 is up here.
My team name is 1, so 5. Antimex plus 2, so 7s.
Okay.
Oh.
6. Look at 1 off. Okay.
Yep.
All
That
right.
was probably worth it. I mean, he has a lot of life.
Yeah.
Griffin's got 3 life up here.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and roll 2 shots on that one with these guys.
Yep. Do you think?
On the Griffin.
So
They
sevens.
are 3. They are whatever. Yeah. TMM 3 right now. Hitting on 7s again. No, what?
Oh, yeah, he's rolling all the 5s. I got nothing. I can't.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Both of those. We'll do those 2 at them. Would it be an easy? Nah. How much life does that thing got left?
He's fresh, so he's got 9 life.
Would it be worth it for me to try and do one of the anti things with the 3 skill one?
I mean, he would hit on a 6. The issue is that's just a guaranteed critical if you hit. I don't know if that killed him. It was probably worth the risk on the Battlemaster because he got 15 life.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So
okay.
and then that crit would give you. You'd have 2 chances.
Yeah, I'll just dump the. I think I'm gonna have better odds with the 4s.
Yeah.
shooting into him.
Might try the Oler first. See what he does for damage before you even start considering anti-mech stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
So what's his damage?
The Oler is 3.
So 3,
That's
you're
short
short range, and you're in my rear, so 4.
Yep.
4 damage. Does he have OV?
No, he does not have an OV.
4. And he was skill 3, short range, so plus nothing, and my team is 3, so 6s.
I can't roll.
So you got 2. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah. Okay, so he has been hurt. So he's got 7 life left. Yeah, I don't know, because their odds of hitting, they're skill 4, so 7s and 6s.
I'm just gonna roll the 2 shots on.
Yeah, because like
crits. 2 shots apiece.
Yep. You think?
The only difference is one of them's a 6 and a 7 for
Yep,
one.
correct.
So this will be the lower skill guys.
So 6s. I see at least 1.
That one's kind of sideways, but yeah.
Yeah, it didn't matter. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And this will be the 7s, the ones that need 7s. All right. Okay, both of those guys want to hit now.
So he's got 1 armor, 3 structure, so 4 life left.
Okay. Yeah. Blackhawk's going to OV for get me up to 10 shots.
Who's he going after?
I got to do something to the Battlemaster.
All right, so let's do some.
Because if he's
this guy
got 4
hasn't gone
life,
left.
huh?
He hasn't gone yet.
Oh.
He's still got shots.
Oh, here we'll do his 2 onto
So
the
you got
short range on the nothing up there. I don't
no,
think
you got those.
Do it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So that Griffin has 3 left.
Yeah, we'll do the Griffin. So two. If I can get 2 out of 3,
so
they need
skill 4, 3
skill
7s.
4, 3 sevens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, crit! Look at her.
You didn't call it, but we'll give it to you.
Oh, that's when I've been designated.
Oh, I didn't
when
notice
was rolling
those.
My
Okay,
bad.
okay. You're good. You're good.
I said that a little while ago.
All right, so you got 2 damage. One's internal, one's crit. So roll two pair. We got an 8
5 and an 8.
So no crit and weapon hit.
Cool.
So he's got 1 life left. At least his battle armor did something.
Yeah. At least one battle armor did something.
Yeah. So
what are we gonna do with this Aloha snack bar?
So he's got 6 damage medium range.
Yep.
What's his skill?
3.
So 3. You jump. So 5. That's rough.
It's all gonna be
Because if
rough.
you shoot at these guys, it's 10s. If you shoot at the Battle Master, it's 6s.
I want to hit the Battle Master as much as possible.
Yeah, I was trying to think, is there a way if you split fire, if you clear multiple units, but you need such a high roll. Killing the Griffin should be easy, because you only got 1 life, but you can't. I don't think you clear the Shadow Hawk.
No, I'm just going to use the Battle Masters or the Battle Armors for cleanup.
Yep,
Really.
yep.
I'm just going to try because they're small.
All right, so your skill 5 from the jump. You're at short range. My team's 1 6s.
10 hitting on 10 shots. Hitting on 6 is one. There's A6. Then that's not critical.
Yeah, let's get this one out of there.
Get that one out of there.
This out of there.
This is a. Damn, I should have said the red one was my crit.
Yeah, you also rolled crits or box cars on Thunderhead too. So you need 6s. So whoops, that's out. So you were rolling 10 pairs.
Yep.
Yeah, so you did 7.
Yeah. Okay. That's about half his life.
Yeah,
I'll take that
1
as
armor left.
a final go out.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, good thing they're all contained. One of the lids popped open, but
I would have cried. Okay. All right, so going into turn 5.
okay. Clean up. Everybody do your share.
Yeah, he did.
Goodbye.
He did.
Rip.
All right. So say it was turn 5.
Yep.
It was turn 5. Beat it. Another 5.
Oops.
You beat it with 1 dice.
Yeah.
All right. So I have got 5 bros on the table.
5.
Okay, and you've got 6
1, 2,
bros.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
This is stupid battle armor. All right. So first move. All right, guys, so we have finished turn 5 of moving. Me and Daff were discussing your strategies. My Griffin's on forced withdrawal, so this will be its last turn to do any shooting, because next turn it's going to be off the table. He's got his battle arm position where they can kind of see and shoot things because they've taken the rooftops. My Battlemaster moves towards Daff because I know if he doesn't kill him, he's going to go into forced withdrawal, and the further he is on his side of the table, the slower he moves towards my edge, so I have turns to do stuff. The rest of these guys kind of got vantage points hoping to see where he went, but he won initiative, so there's no way I was going to be able to predict where the Uller goes.
Yep.
He was kind enough to put the Uller in short range of the Battlemaster, though, so at least I will get to shoot him.
Yep.
That said, I lost initiative, so I shoot first, so let's get some shooting going. My Griffin is going to take a pop shot at the damaged battle armor, which is this one. So my Griffin has got skill 1. I jumped, so 5. We're at medium range, so 7. Team M's is 3, so 10. I'm got a damage crit, weapon crit on me, so I only have 2 of my 3 damage. So looking for 10s, and here we go. I got 1 10.
Oh, okay.
I'll take it. So
Well, the
those
one that
are
has 2?
Yeah. So they didn't force withdraw
Yep.
now.
They're gonna have to start running away.
Yep. Let's go ahead and just try and clear. Actually, I should see if I can start putting more stuff in force withdrawal. That'd be smart.
Yeah. Just so you know, the TMM 3-1, or not the skill 3-1 is the only other one that has damage on them. They've been hard to hit.
Yep. I think we go ahead and I've got some shots on this Uller here with a couple dudes. So I think we prioritize the Uller because the battle armor moves so dang slow. So let's go ahead and get that Battlemaster. He's skill 1. We're at short range. Your team M is 3 with the jump plus wood. So looking for 5s, 4 damage. Looking for 5s. So I got 3 damage on the Uller.
Okay. We are going to everything else is going to be internal with him.
So I might kill him.
Yep. I figured you would. He's only got 5 life, so like if you kill him, then that's going to be it. I'm not going to have anything else to shoot and try to force you to withdraw.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see what these guys can do just for the lulz. But I think this might be last turn.
Yeah.
So Revenant will go ahead and take a pop shot into the Uller here. He's skill 1, 2 for range, 3 for team missile 6s. Woods is going to be 7s. So here we go.
Did you include the woods on the last one?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, he's got 4. I was just telling people like team M3 plus woods is 4 instead of just saying 4. All right, so Revenant needed, what was that, 7s? Yeah, 7s. So I got 3 points of damage. Nope, whoops, hang on, sorry, he's only 3, not 4, so 2 points of damage.
2 points, that's the 2 you needed for him.
Okay, cool. So he dead. So there's going to be the Shadowhawk and the Wolverine. Let's take that Wolverine, and you said this one was damaged?
Yep,
yeah,
that's the skill 3-1.
You got 1 on him or 2?
1.
1 on him. So 2 more puts him in force withdrawal.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and take that Shadowhawk into these little bros here.
Yep.
I skill 1, I jump, so 3. We are at apparently short range. That's awesome for you. So yeah, I need 6s. Here we go. Yep, 6s.
Got 1 6.
I got 3 of them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we'll be dead.
Well, they're dead.
Yep.
They don't have to withdraw nothing. They're dead.
Okay, let's see. Is this? Nope, they're just out of short range. All right. I would have preferred short range. Okay, so Wolverine. So they're forced withdraw. This one's dead. So these other ones. He OV for 1 because I haven't used it at all this game. Yeah. So he's skill 2. I jump. So 4. Range is 6 and 9s. Ugh. So 3 pairs. Looking for 9s. I got 1.
Okay.
Okay.
That's on one of the ones that hadn't been hit yet.
This one here. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So it's on you.
All right.
Do your worst.
I mean, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the Uller, shoot into the Battlemaster, try to get him into a force withdrawal, which is still going to...
Do you think?
I don't have anything left, but yeah, we'll take the 3 shots. What are we doing at... excuse me. He's skill 2. Skill 3.
So you 3, you jump, so 5. My team is 1, so 6. Trees is 7s.
Okay. Crit dice. We'll do that. We'll do these. And these dice have been rolling pretty good for me.
Yeah, the Thunderhead dice usually roll pretty good.
I say that and got absolutely dog poop.
You got 1.
I got 1.
All right. What's the battle armor doing?
Shooting him in the booty.
That one? Booty?
Yeah. Shoot him in the booty. They got their 2 shots.
So you're in my rear, you have 3.
Ah.
Yeah, because you were doing anti-mech earlier, so it was only 1 pair.
Yeah.
Nope.
None of those are gonna hit.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is, but they're not.
Your
That's
skill
3
4
and
and 3
5.
need 7s. Yep.
Yeah, that one's shooting in the side. That's 2. We'll move these dice out.
Yep. 7s.
Same thing.
2 hits.
I got 2.
So that's internal.
Cool.
Crit roll. 6.
That's a weapon.
One more
Remember
hit.
that part on the chart. That's a weapon hit.
Yeah. 1 more hit and he's in force withdrawal.
Okay. Well, in that case, we'll take the ones.
These are short range.
Yeah, the ones with the short range over there. Though I'll take the ones that are going to die and try and.
Yep. So this guy here. Yep.
Yep. 2 shots with that.
So they need
I'm
6s.
overheating my battle armor. Okay. Here's my crit dice.
All right. So you hit for 1, and you roll boxcars. So you've got a internal crit and a regular crit. So 2 rolls. 8 and a 5. So 5's nothing.
5's nothing.
Weapon hit.
So another weapon.
He's in force withdrawal officially.
And his guns don't work.
He's got 1 point of damage that he can do now.
All right. So there's no point in me putting more damage on them. Let's shoot the spider guy because he hasn't had Dookie happen yet. Well, the other one's got damages.
The spider has 2 points of life, or taking 2 points of damage.
Okay. How much life does it have?
He's
It
got
can't be a lot.
5 left.
Oh, 5 left.
5 total. Yeah.
Okay.
He had 7 to start.
Ooh.
Yeah, he pretty beefy.
You're pretty beefy.
If you're gonna make that shot, might as well make it into the Battlemaster. It's 1 point of damage. The dice roll's the same,
Yeah.
and it goes internal on him. And you got 2 guys that can shoot him.
We'll try for that.
Yeah. So they're skill 4, 6 for range, 8's for the woods.
Yeah. Well, I say my low skill guys they haven't shot.
They were the ones that are gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, they shot over here.
Yeah, they shot that guy.
Yeah. So this guy and this guy can shoot the Battlemaster.
Bam.
Nope. Oh my goodness. Nope.
Nope.
4, 5, 6,
7.
8.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 8s or
yeah.
9. I couldn't remember if it was 8 or 9.
Yeah, because you're skill 4, 5, 6,
Yep.
7, and then 8.
And that's going to be it.
Yep. Okay, so that guy did. Okay.
And Ullr's dead.
Ullr's dead.
So I got nothing left. Come on now.
Yeah. All right, so this would be turn 6 YouTube. I don't think it's going to be fun to try and
There's
play
not going
it.
to be a point.
This guy is in forced withdrawal. He will make it off the table, so he's technically gone. This guy's in forced withdrawal. Just so we'd see where he'd have to go. He'd have to go reasonably towards the back. So I'd probably move Wolverine up. Let's see. Yeah, so he can't quite get away from anything. So he'd be in about right here. Battlemaster's not quite in forced withdrawal, but if he wants to kill stuff, he's going to be coming probably towards battle armor maybe. But let's say, hypothetically, I'm trying to walk away, make his life not as easy. Battlemaster goes like 4 to here. These battle armor probably jump into short range. These battle armor probably jump. And look like they're probably short range as well. Into short. Are these within 12? Yeah, and then these battle armor probably jump. They might still be just out of my... I got a widget. What am I doing? Nope, so they're in short range as well. That's probably what happens. These dudes probably did something like that and probably like that.
Yep.
I'm not worried about rolling dice on battle armor because I'm confident that they would probably clear, but I think it'd be cool to see what your dudes would do against that Battlemaster real quick.
Okay.
Because I think...
they're in short range, so we're going to do the 2 shots with them. And they're going to need to hit on, was it 3s plus 8s?
6s, because you're in short range.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Can box cards.
Okay.
And then
All right, so you got 2. That's internal. Roll crits.
2 crits, right?
Oh, 1 crit. You
No,
told me those were crits.
those are the, yeah, you're right.
So 7, that's going to be an MP hit.
Yep.
Okay. Battle armor set number 2. So you got 1 hit. That's going to be a crit because it's internal.
Cool.
That's 5,
5
no
nothing.
crit. And then the last battle armor. That's 2 hits.
Yep.
He's technically forced withdrawal. And go ahead and roll your crit roll, see what happens. 4, that is a fire control. Okay, so at short range, I think he probably nukes that one because he needs, I need like a 5 to hit you or something.
I think that was the one that had damage on it already.
One
of those over there had damage on it already.
I don't remember.
But even then, he's gonna nuke it.
Yeah, and he's forced withdrawal. You're probably able to chase him down and finish him. I think these guys pick off, and I think game ends with like probably these 2 mechs, and your battle armor's probably going to end up being dead.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be toast. Because I'm not going to be able to catch nothing that you got.
Yeah, and they can just skirt. So, but yeah, I want to see, because this is probably what would happen. There's no sense in going through movement because he can't outrun them.
Yep.
If I came closer, it made it easier, so I just took the woods for the cover. If I wasn't in cover, you would have probably hit with everything. So, But he isn't forced withdrawal, so I think that is probably a reasonable approximation. Turn, what, 6?
6. Yeah, that would have been the end of turn 6.
Yep. So I think that is probably how that went out. So it would have been basically forced withdrawal or dead guy, and my guys having 2, and then us just sitting there fighting the battle armor. So, yeah, I think the takeaway from this game is probably if you're playing clan mechs the way they are in the lore, you get outnumbered really quick.
Okay.
In War of Attrition, because I had 8 mechs tier 5, and when we were trading 1 for 1, your mechs are better.
Yeah.
So when you lose one, it hurts. When I lost one of those, it didn't matter. Right?
Yeah,
because
I lost one big one, and like I lost a turn with that one, and he was one of my first mechs out.
Yep.
Like all my guns were gone with one.
Yeah, because he was 100-something points out of your 400.
Yeah.
And any turn he's not shooting, he's not making points back. So gameplay strategy, that is a thing I'll do. If I can make it to where you can't shoot, you can't do anything. You paid points for doing nothing.
Yep.
And then if the tables were turned and you were playing this, I think you would have fared a bit better as well, because same philosophy. You have more models to maneuver. I have less. It's easier for you to try and hide from some of the big shit, focus down fire. This is why in a gameplay environment, for me, I like having more models versus less. But that is a legitimately, like, that is from the lore a clan list. So they bring a star of mechs and the 5 points of battle armor, and they would ride into battle. In the lore that works, in the game not as much. So
Yeah.
okay. For anyone who watched, hopefully enjoyed, and we would do a standard sign off. But remember, if you guys watched my videos breaking these bros down, I will be announcing a giveaway on the channel soon, because the Free Worlds League stuff here I'm going to use for videos and then give it to you guys to pay it forward, because I don't need all the models in the world. But when people send stuff for me to review, I'll check it out, and some of these will get given out.
And those paint jobs are really
they're
good.
really
They're really solid paint jobs.
The glass canopies are great. Battlemaster is probably one of my favorites that My Little Pony Paint Studio did. When I do announce the giveaways for these, there'll be 2 giveaways, and it'll be 1 lance each out of the 8 that were sent. So if you like them and you're interested, keep up with these videos, and when I announce the giveaway, you'll be able to get entered to try and win.
I'm a sucker for like the small ones, like the locust and the little guy that I'm throwing around. This is like to me, this is a cool ass looking man.
Yeah.
Like little spider dude.
Yep.
Well, those and the locust, they're really cool. I like them.
Yep. So these ones will be the group that we're talking about, they're giving away. The Owens here is metal. And it's the only one that list building wise was hard to work with, because it's every variant has like C3 and Mech HQ, and if you're not building lists with it, you're not getting much done. There might have been C3 variants to use with these, but I'm not playing some crazy convoluted list, especially not trying to bring some fancy stuff out where I'm having to explain to Justin some crazy mechanics that I barely understand. So, yep. All right, guys. So as you just saw us walking through the turn, we went ahead and walked through what we thought would have been turn 6 as outcome, and deduced it, so we weren't just sitting here chasing battle armor around. Off camera, while we were moving models around a little bit and cleaning up the table slightly, Daff was talking about one of the things that was like the dagger for him in the game. Do you want to tell the viewers? So I'm not just recapping for you.
Oh yeah, what I noticed, what I should have done with the Turkina is instead of having him off on the side, because I was like, I wanted to keep him center, but I should have had him directly in the center.
Yeah, like right in between these 2 buildings right here would have been perfect. Yep.
Because I could have adjusted more for whatever Justin was doing, and versus like being cut off here, and then I didn't clarify or didn't understand these were trees. I thought I would have been able to see through that. That was my thought process.
Yeah, I should clarify that better. That also would have helped the Turkina some too, because taking the middle, knowing that this is more than 7 inches or 6, whatever the thing is in the rulebook, that would have blocked the line of sight mostly, and anything that fired through that could still see you, you would have got a +1, and you were jumping, so effectively Team M3 sort of. Which then would have let him get up there and just have a little bit of a better time. As I've talked on YouTube before, I think it might be my like art of deployment video. What he's discussing being in the middle is literally what I talk about in the video. Exact same thing for assault mechs, for why you want to be centrally deployed.
Yep, and if like just me, I should have looked at when I was looking at the list, and I was looking at him. I should have seen that he was like the high point value 1, which means he needed to take command and
he's a damage dealer.
Yeah, he's a damage dealer. He should have been the command post from the middle, essentially, for me.
Yeah, the other thing that would have worked really well too, so getting the middle, seeing what I do, And then, much like where I locked off, I minimized as many things as possible that guy could see.
Yep.
And then I maximized as many things as possible that could see what I wanted to shoot. So bring all the guns to bear, kill a model if I can do it. Doing the same thing with him, seeing where I go, and if you can get it to where like he can see what he wants, but other stuff can't see him once he wants where he's at, good. The turn where almost my whole army could shoot at him is bad. He does a bunch of damage, but he can't do damage if you're dead.
Yep.
Which is easier said than done, which is why the cover is really good. But yeah, I'm so used to these counting as trees in tournaments and on the channel, I didn't think to tell you. I thought
That's okay.
It's a thing. We still use them properly, just mess with your deployment stuff.
Yeah.
But as we discussed with the end recap for the turn 6 stuff, battle armor, whatever, this is one of the main reasons for list building that I highly recommend people bring. If you're choosing between low model count, high damage, or high model count, less damage, almost always I favor bringing more models. If you bring your models that do a lot of damage can't deal damage if they're dead, so they're glass cannon. So if you bring this Turkina, it seems really great with that 12
Everybody's
damage.
gonna focus on
yes.
it. Mm-hmm. And once he's done, I lost what? At short range, I lost half my guns.
Yeah.
Literally, you're talking about 12 damage versus every other thing I had. The closest one I had was 6. And the next one was 5.
Yep.
So it's legitimately half my damage for.
Yep. And when you're looking at my list, everything over there except for that Battlemaster was a 3 or a 2 at medium.
Yep.
Battlemaster was a 3 at medium, 4 at short, and the Wolverine was like a 2-2-2, whatever. If I lost one of those, it sucked, but I only lost 3 points of damage. When he went down, he's firing at medium range most of the time, which was 8 damage. That's like you said, like half
I dropped
his damage.
battle armor short.
Yep.
Like they weren't
Yeah.
doing what they needed to do. And
Yeah. So you got them there probably about as fast as you were going to get them there.
Yeah.
But that was roughly 100 points of your 400-point list that weren't doing anything on turn 1. You got to get them there.
If I had taken them up the middle, and I could have put him in the trees
Yep.
and dropped battle armor on that side of the trees
Yep.
Effectively first.
Yeah. The other thing too, so when you're talking about like the lore for clanners, they're bringing 5 mechs, usually a star, and each one's got their battle armor cruising on them, doing whatever. That sounds really cool in the books and the novels, and that's fine. It makes sense because you're writing stories. On tabletop, if that battle armor on that Turkina wants to get up on my mechs, that means the Turkina's got to get there first, and he's slow. So if you take a Fire Moth with battle armor and it's moving 24 inches, you can get that battle armor on the enemy on like turn 1, right? Whereas a Turkina, it's going to take 3 turns out of a however many turn game that you're going to play. So that battle armor can't make its points back on the tabletop as easily as it does in the books. Like the stories, these battle armor just tearing shit up. So for me, if I'm running clan stuff and I'm worried about putting battle armor on stuff, generally that's battle armor that's going to get up there and be suicide bombers. That's basically so they're jumping off.
Like I'm
barbecue
legit
stuff.
with my clan Ghost Bear list that I had, or with those mechs that I had painted. One of those was my Fire Moth. So
Yep.
like that, I have a thing of battle armors.
Yep.
My brain's not braining. I have a thing of battle armors that I'm going to paint up and start trying to add those onto that.
Yep.
That's going to be one of the next ones. And then I forget what other model I got from you from the Hobby Box kit, but I might throw him in there too as a clan model. I forget what kind it is.
I don't remember which one was it.
I think it was one of the ones that went with the clan, but I can send you a picture. We'll find it.
But yeah, for gameplay purposes, fast clan Omni mechs with battle armor. You can get up on there, like the Fire Moth in particular, dumping battle armor basically like doubles its damage output on that turn. And then if you lose the battle armor, it's like, well, I lost 20 points, 18 points, whatever it is. Sucks, but also like if you were to take that Fire Moth and you come up behind this Turkina and you've got a Fire Moth that does 5 damage on the rear, it's doing 6. You drop battle armor, that's doing 3 on the rear. You're looking at 9 damage. Yeah, right, and they're it's the Turkina, if it didn't jump TMM or TMM 1. Even at average skills, you need 5s to hit. He's going to take a beating.
Yeah,
and then he can't shoot back because they're behind him. And then next turn, you just chase him down.
You pretty much wiped out all his armor right there.
And that's just the one. Versus their Turkina, if he could move 24 with that 12 guns at short, that'd be great. He can't. So that battle armor is just waiting every turn to do damage. So like lore-wise, bringing the 5 mechs with battle armor is great. But on the tabletop, it's really important for those fast mechs. If it's dudes like this with battle armor, probably less worried about bringing the battle armor to bear. Bring cheap ones that have almost no damage and just put them on there as a blade of wounds because you roll in on a 5-up, it hits the battle armor, and then don't worry about jumping them off.
I would probably take something that has a little bit more. Like I would swap him out with something that's not as tanky in movement wise. Probably something more along the lines of the Pouncer or like one of the.
Yeah, like the Nova I really like because the Nova's doing So the Nova's 54 points at skill 3. That Turkina was 103 points at skill 1. And at medium range, there's not as much of a damage difference. At short range, the Turkina is double the damage. It's 12 versus the 6, but the Blackhawk has 6 at medium versus its 8. You probably could have made this, or we're using the cards that I was given in from a viewer. But if you were adjusting the skills, all things standard, a skill 1 Nova is still cheaper than a skill 1 Turkina. So you could probably play with the skills a little bit and have this guy bouncing around, because like at skill 1 jumping, it really offsets the.
You're talking about a 10-inch jump, which is a pretty good. I mean, that's pretty
solid,
good. A solid jump movement.
Yep, with OV for 4.
Yeah.
So like you could OV for 3, which is I think Vandal uses this variant or something similar at Northern and Southern Assault. But being able to come out OV for basically 9 damage, jump behind a building, and then next turn OV for 9 damage, and just keep rotating that. And then if you're going to die, OV for 4, because you're going to die anyway.
That's what I did earlier. So
yeah, so like if I'm running stuff like the Turkina, if I'm running the equivalent for Inner Sphere, which is like an Atlas, the Battlemaster, big stuff like that, I don't put low skills on them because they die really easy. That Turkina with jump makes it a little bit different because it gets a higher TMM. But the assault mechs are so easy to hit, I just don't like investing a lot of points in them because I'm going to lose them. So so. Anyway, I think for our recap here, we definitely beaten the dead horse here for strategy, but Justin's learning, and you viewers might have gotten something of that too. So, as always, if you guys enjoyed this, get in the comments, hit the like and subscribe. If we got something wrong, also tell us it's cool. And don't forget that those Free Worlds League models will be given away at some point in the channel, so stay tuned in.
Bitch and gripe about how much we messed up the jump mechanic going up in the air.
Oh, yeah. Jumping on buildings where they're too high.
Hey, man, this is the LA riots. Everybody's on rooftops over here.
Anyways, guys, so if you guys enjoyed, as always, hope you guys keep painting your models, keep rolling dice, and we will catch you guys next time. Bye.
Ooh.
Thank you so much for watching and being here with me today. I pour a lot of time and passion into every video, and I genuinely hope it adds something to your hobby experience. If you've enjoyed today's content and want to see more, consider supporting me over on Patreon. Every little bit of support helps fuel what I'm doing here, and it truly makes a difference. Whether it's a few dollars or simply sharing the channel with others, your support means the world to me and allows me to keep doing what I love and hopefully inspiring you along the way. A huge thank you as well to all my sponsors, Monument Hobbies, Fortress Miniatures and Games, Baron of Dice, and Deathler Designs as well. Their backing is vital to the channel, and if you're in the market for top quality paints, miniatures, dice, or terrain, please check out their links below. Not only will you be picking up some great products, but you'll also be supporting this growing community we share together. Thank you so much for watching, and for your time, and for being a part of this journey with me. As I sign off today, let's go ahead and highlight some awesome patrons who are helping fuel this journey we're on together and helping keep things going.